my videos, and I actually stole this law straight out of the book 48 Laws of Power, Law 25, but in this video it's going to be Law 3. Recreate yourself, right? Recreating yourself. Like, I read a book a couple years ago called 48 Laws of Power, of course, and I talk about it all the time, which is the book talks, the chapter in that book talked about creating a character that is larger than life, that never bores the audience, right? Don't accept the role that society forces on you, and, you know, create a character that is larger than life, that commands attention, right? And it talks about being an artist, right? And crafting yourself like a work of art into the image that you want to be, right? Into the man that you want to be, right? And the best way to do this is to literally get in the best shape of your life, because when you go from skinny to jacked, it's literally a night and day difference, right? And that's what I did, you know, back when 2019, when I came straight out of high school. You know, I was skinny, didn't have a job, broke, wasn't in school, nothing going on. Like, straight out of high school, I just felt like back at square zero, right? So then I decided, okay, let me recreate myself, right? So then the first step to recreating myself was getting jacked, getting in the gym, putting on muscle, right? I remember I was about 150 pounds, went up to about, right now I'm about 180. I actually been up to 200 pounds, but I went on a cut recently, so now I'm back at 188 pounds. And, you know, just to show that difference, right? I put on weight, I recreated myself, and it was a night and day difference. I'll probably pull up images on screen, but it was literally a night and day difference, right? And that's why I'm always pushing, like, fitness is so crucial. If you want to recreate yourself, like, shift your identity or reinvent who you are, you want to be someone different. Like, I'm telling you, if you haven't already, fitness is like the gateway drug to recreating yourself. Like, it leads to other areas, because if you can fully control your fitness, you can control other areas of your life, right? And I don't think people understand how powerful this is, because it's like, your body is evidence that you can change your life. Like, that, how crazy is that? Like, if you right now don't think you can change your life, your body is literally evidence. You're a walking testimony that you can change your life, that you can make a night and day difference. So if you can do that, imagine what you can do in other areas of your life. And if you need help making that transformation, whether it's skinny to jacked, obese to jacked, and you just need a custom plan to kickstart to recreate yourself and get in that custom plan, get in a custom routine, hit the link in the description. I got you. I can help you with that. You know, I'm the guy for that, and I'll be happy to work with you soon, right? A little shameless plug there, in case anyone needs it, right? But with recreating yourself, you also got to realize that recreating yourself is also a lifelong process, right? Like, you don't just recreate yourself and then it stops. No, like, you have to constantly recreate yourself your entire life. And the two perfect examples of, like, successful people that I look to when in terms of recreating themselves is like 50 Cent and Drake are perfect examples of recreating yourself. Because 50 Cent, he went from drug dealer, rapper, businessman to film producer, right? Author, right? Like, throughout his entire life, he's recreated himself throughout the years. He's changed himself. He's changed himself into who he wanted to be, right? And it's a constant thing. He's still evolving and he's still growing, right? Because he created a character that never bores the audience, right? He's able to, like, recreate himself and get himself into different rooms, right? Because I feel like, especially for longevity, if you want to be someone who's successful, you have to constantly recreate yourself. Because, like, again, you have to create a character that never bores the audience. So you have to constantly recreate yourself, right? It's a lifelong journey. Look at Drake. He created a character that never bores the audience. 2008 Drake is so different from 2025 Drake. And he's had many different phases. He went from, like, you know, in my feelings Drake, then he went a little hood Drake, then he went to like dance music type Drake, and then he's going from, like, he switched his music styles, and he's very versatile, and that's why he's still relevant to this day, right? And I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate from all the Kendrick guys, right? But it's so true. The reason why Drake is gonna be on that top 10 Mount Rushmore of, like, rappers is because he's literally that guy, right? He's recreated himself. When have you seen Kendrick recreate himself, right? Kendrick sounds the same for years, right? Drake has recreated himself. That's why he never bores the audience, right? He's created a character that commands attention, right? Because he's earned it. He's recreated himself over the years, and that's what. And to rely it back to the everyday man, like you and me, like we gotta recreate ourselves, right? Like for example, what I'm doing, I'm recreating myself through, like, I started off doing athlete, then I went to gym bro, then I'm trying to become this hybrid of athlete gym bro, and who knows what's next. Maybe it's boxer, maybe it's, I don't know, Muay Thai, whatever it is. You're constantly evolving, right? But yeah, we talked enough about recreating ourselves. Let's move on to law number 4. Number 4 is stoicism and like just emotional regulation. So this law is